dramatic landscape surrounding California's Golden Gate and stretching south and north as far as the eye can see make up the Golden Gate National Parks.
This park is an uncommon common good.
This is a place of international renown.
The GGNRA is majestic.
And this is a gift to our democracy. In many other countries, this would be a palatial expanse for the king or the emperor.
This is one of the most remarkable areas in the world.
Within the park's 80,000 acres are miles of dramatic coastline, the world's tallest trees, hundreds of historic buildings and structures, and some of the finest public spaces on Earth.
All of this is the Commons. It belongs to everybody.
We serve not just the local population, we serve a national and international audience.
This is a place where you can get to know yourself and to have visions of who you want to be and what kind of country you want to be a part of in the future.
I went from not knowing it existed to like falling in love with it.
What I love is that it's 100 different things to very different people, all of whom want to keep coming back.
But this national park, so well loved now, almost never was. 50 years ago, real estate developers who coveted this land had blueprints to pave it over with their idea of progress.
This was inevitable. This was what America was all about. You built cities, you built towns, you developed.
Most people thought it would be impossible to save this place.
It could have been covered with development, houses.
But in the midst of a construction boom time, something unexpected happened.
People said,
Saving the Golden Gate is a documentary that tells the story of how a small group of determined citizens, working with a bipartisan group of elected officials, rescued these valuable lands from development and together created one of America's first national parks in an urban area, signed into law in 1972 by Richard Nixon.
You know, there was a vision for this, that this would be one of the best urban parks in the world. And I think we're absolutely there.
With the passage of time, it seems so logical now that we put parks where people live.
The innovation, the sense of courage, that sense of vision is just so extraordinary that we ought to build monuments and just bow in gratitude to the people that created this.
Saving the Golden Gate tells the story of the thousands of citizens who've nurtured the park over its first 40 years, preserving, expanding, and improving it.
It says to me more than almost anything, you can make a difference. Ed Wordburn, Amy Meyer, Phil Burton, they made a difference. They preserved nature. It could have slipped away so easily, and people might not have ever realized what the possibilities were.
So this is sun rays, solar rays.
It also tells the story of the next generation of passionate stewards who will make a difference, guiding the Golden Gate National Parks into the future.
We got to make sure we're serving everybody, because these national parks belong to everyone.
This place represents that when American citizens get together to fight for something that is for the betterment of the future of a larger population and of a landscape, they can get it done.
It shows how working together, we make government work. We are government. It was our choices that created this and that maintain it and that give it to the future.
And I think the one wonderful thing about this place is I've never known a place that people wanted to defend as hard as they seem to want to defend this one.